times I gave you my flame, carried your darkness, still called it love's name. You wore my strokes like gold on your skin, and broke me slow with the devil's grin. I was your shelter in the pouring rain. You were the knife with the whisper of pain. Held you close while you drifted away. Now I taste betrayal in every word you say, and I still hear your footsteps in my soul. Still feel the wreckage, still feel the cold. You touch my heart just to leave it undone. Now I'm bleeding truth where there once was love. You left ashes in my chest, fire where my peace once left. Now I breathe smoke, I breathe regret, and I still ain't healed from it yet. You kissing me like you needed me, and turn your back so easily. Now every night I drown instead with your lies inside my head. You looked in my face, a score on the sky, while building your secrets line after line. I was pouring real love out of open veins. You were playing games in another name. Tell me, was I wrong just for your cold nights? Was I just a road for your next goodbye? You made me believe I was safe in your hands, then tore my whole world like dust in the wind. And I still hear your voice when the room goes black. Still fight the ache, still want me back. But love shouldn't feel like a war in my blood, and trust shouldn't die in the name of love. You left ashes in my chest, fire where my peace once slept. Now I breathe smoke, I breathe regret, and I still ain't healed from it yet. You kissed me like you needed me, then turned your back so easily. Now every night I drown instead with your lies inside
BLM
my
DJs, DJ
head.
Denny 256.
Yo, you had me building up a kingdom from the dirt and pain, while you were dancing in the shadows, playing crooked games. Said I was your queen, but you were feeding on my loyalty. Then switched sides quick and blamed it all on me. I was 10 toes down when the storm got wild. You were out chasing thrills with a stranger's smile. Now my heart got scars and my sleep got cracks, and the love I gave you, I can't get back. See, betrayal got a sound, it's a door that's slammed. Ghost in my bed, talking to silence like you never left. I kept your name inside my chest like a prayer that never got answered. Every night I broke a little more, but I smiled like nothing hurt. They told me wait, love comes back, but love don't leave when it's real like that. You came back when I was already broken. Now you say my name, but it don't feel the same. I was screaming your love while you left me inside. remember begging, don't let me go. I looked in your eyes and you still chose to go. I broke in pieces you never saw. I cried in places you never thought. Now you're here saying I've changed, but where were you when I needed that? You hid your tired hands, but still held all of me. You made the darkest world feel safe enough to breathe. I thought you'd last forever. That was my cruel mistake. Now this house is full of silence, and I don't know what to say. Who's gonna stay? Baby, take your coat. Who's gonna see my face and know when I need hope? Who's gonna pray for me before I even speak? Who's gonna love me now the way only you did? Why did you leave so soon when I still needed my mother? I still had words to say. I still needed your arms around me. I should have held you longer. I should have called you more. Now time keeps moving on, but mine stopped at your door. I saw you getting tired, but I looked away. Thought I had more time, just not that day. Now I talk to the ceiling like you can still hear me. And every I love you came too late, too weak. No one says my name the way you used to do. The day I lost my mother, I lost part of me too. I'm sorry for thinking you had more time. I'm sorry for still needing you like this. Why did you leave so soon when I still needed my mother? Now the nights feel so cold and nobody loves me like you, no other. I miss your hair, I miss your voice, I miss the way you made my broken heart. You walked in smelling like midnight, with a story in your eyes. Your silence said more truth than 1,000 perfect lies. I was holding broken pieces, pretending they were gold. Sometimes love feels warmer when the truth is left untold. And deep inside my heartbeat, I already knew your game. But loving you was easier than walking through the pain. I knew, but I stayed. Even when my heart was breaking, I knew, but I stayed. Every promise you were faking, it wasn't your lie that destroyed me. Oh, the games you tried to play. The hardest truth I ever faced was knowing I chose to stay. Yeah, yeah. Your words were sharp like sugar, but your touch felt far away. Every kiss was slowly turning into something cold and gray. Love can build a prison made of memories and fear, and the truth keeps whispering what the heart won't want to hear. Yeah, you in a cloud of smoke, and the house turned hollow, like a promise that broke. You were shaking from the cold, I was shaking from fear, but I held your little hand and kept you near. I traded school for survival and pain, gave up my dreams just to find us a way. Cleaning windshields, standing out in the sun, swallowing my tears while the days came undone. Cause even though I still needed to cry, someone had to learn how to survive. I begged the sky to send a sign, but heaven wouldn't look our way that night. We slept hungry with no roof, no sound, and I learned to be strong when no one was around. And I became a mother before I was grown. Gave you all my childhood when I had none of my own. While other little girls were dreaming how to play, I was learning far too early how to stay. Two little shadows fighting through the dark. You were my reason to be inside my heart, and though the whole world tried to watch us break, I became a mother.
DJ Den K256.
What does the world know about nights on the street when fear lies beside you and won't let you sleep? Your 3-year-old eyes kept asking for mom, and I made up soft lies just to keep you calm. They called me nothing, looked right through my face, like pain leaves no scar when it comes from that place. But nobody saw what was burning in me, a child holding together what adults couldn't be. I never had toys, I just learned to endure. Never learned how to be small, only how to make sure that even when the whole world kept passing me by, your hand in mine gave me a reason to try. I talked to the silence, it gave no reply, but your little arms kept my soul alive. No home, no one, no safe place in sight, so I had to grow giant just to get us through the night. And I became a mother before I was grown. Gave you all my childhood when I had none of my own. While other little girls were dreaming how to play. The air feels heavy inside my chest. I breathe your smoke, I choke on what you left. Your words were silver, but they cut too deep. You smiled while you buried my peace in your sleep. There's no light now, only walls and haze. Only the ghost of us in the hallway stays. Every I love you was a blade in disguise, and I still wore faith like a fool in my eyes. I feel the cold crawling under my skin, a hollow ache that never ends. How could you hold me while letting me drown? How did you sleep when you were pulling me down? You tore the rhythm from my heart with your hands, left me in the dust of your broken demands. Now I'm shattered, just a shadow of the girl I used to be. Look at me, I'm the wreckage of your love still breathing. My soul's a broken mirror in the dark, clutching every hand that reaches for my heart. You turn my fire into smoke above. Now I'm just the ashes of what you called love. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this pain, look at the damage you made. You want me like gold while digging my grave. Call me your queen, but you wanted control. Fed on my life while blackening my soul. You made me doubt every wound that was real. Turn my heart break into something concealed. Call me crazy just to cover your lies while I was dying with devotion in my eyes. Amara, I can remember the sound. It's not just a name, it's the fire burning down. I was your shelter, your truth, your light. Now on the sky you can't outrun the night. Tell me, when you hold her close, does my memory still stay in the room? Do you hear my silence every time she says your name? Tell me, was I only something you could use? Something to break, something to lose. while my soul would split. Held up a house that was never my own. Gave them my strength while I carried my wounds alone. I learned to smile like it didn't ache, while something inside me was starting to break. I feared the sun might never return, and the dark would erase every lesson I learned. But through the crack, that's where the light came in. I dropped the chains, let healing begin. No one gave me permission to rise. I pulled my dreams back out of the fire. I came back burning, I came back gold, stronger than the hands that tried to hold my spirit down, my voice, my soul. Now all my scars are made of gold. This is no miracle, this is my will. I walk through the fire and I'm standing still. Oh Zion, out of the ruins I rose, and all my scars now shine like gold. Now I bless every wound, every bruise, every break. They were the hands that remade what I made. I was the silence while they made the noise. I gave them my shelter, they took my voice. But look in my hands, they're not empty now. They carry peace and a sacred crown. I don't need saving from some distant shore. I became the storm, I became the roar. They call me broken, I heard freedom. They call me falling, I heard reborn. They call me ashes, but I am flame. There is no fire left to fear, I became its name. I was just a child, learning how to break without a sound, smiling through the pain while something inside was falling down. I was knew everything, the floor hurt every cry, even my shadow was shaking every time you walked by. And you were right there, standing close, my far away, watching me disappear, but choosing not to say. I was screaming with my eyes, but you never looked inside. I was begging you for help while I slowly died. Why did you stay silent when I was breaking in your heart? I didn't need a house or love, I just needed to feel safe enough. Why did you stay silent when my world was falling apart? I was dying while breathing, and you knew it in your heart. I learned how to disappear, how to cry without a sound, how to hide a shattered soul so no one would see me drown. Do you know what it feels like to grow up feeling unseen, to question every night what love was supposed to mean? You chose silence over truth. I close my eyes but fall again. I smile so they don't see, I laugh so they won't ask me, but deep inside I'm losing everything. I can't breathe, I'm losing my mind. Don't let me fall, I'm drowning in with no water, and see I did my eyes. to cry, no tears to hide my fears. My boy dies here, but I'm not home. They say, hey, I'm strong, but I feel go on. Every second I start, fade away. My heart won't slow, I can't let it go. Even silence screams, I can't escape me. I can't breathe. I try to rule, I'm still don't call me strong. I'm falling apart inside. What if I told you I'm tired? What if I said I'm all real? I did go on.
BLM DJs, DJ Den K256.
I'm lost in me. I can't breathe. Save me. I'm still here. If I disappear, he walks into my ruins and loves me where I'm high. He walks into my ruins and loves me where I'm high. He walks into my ruins and loves me where I'm high. He walks into my ruins and loves me where I'm high. He walks into my ruins and loves me where I'm high. He doesn't ask for perfect, he doesn't ask for clean. He holds the broken pieces like they were meant to be seen. He loves me in my ruins. He stays when I fall apart. He kisses every broken place and calls it worthy, calls it high. He loves me in my ruins. Not after I heal, not when I knew. He sees the light inside the wreck and says, I still choose you. Not polished, not spotless, not flawless, not smooth. He loves me in my ruins, and that's the deepest truth. Hard to stand beside me, I'm a storm without a sign. Full of restless shadows, heavy truths and borrowed time. I go quiet for days like a house without a flame. But he never turns away, never makes me feel ashamed. He touches all my sorrow like it isn't too much. Paints peace across my wounds with a patient kind of love. And when I feel too jagged, too damaged to be healed, he looks at all my chaos like a story heaven tells. When the whole world wants to bloom, he stays for winter too. He doesn't run from ashes, he finds what's growing through. He doesn't need perfection, he doesn't need disguise. He finds a holy beauty in the tears behind my eyes. He loves me in my ruins. He stays when I fall apart. He kisses every broken place and calls it worthy, calls it hard. He loves me in my ruins. Not after I heal, not when I'm new. He sees the light inside the wreck and says, I still choose you. He didn't build me out of crystal just to watch me shine. He let me carry thunder. He let this heart be mine. He didn't erase the winter, didn't take away the pain. He just stood inside the fire and called my name through rain. And in his eyes, I'm not the damage, I'm not the dust I've been through. I'm every shattered piece still breathing and somehow beautiful. He loves you, loves you, loves you, loves you.
Turntable Assassin, DJ Den K256.
I wasn't looking for love when you came into my life, but with you everything felt different, easy, deep, true. And that's what broke me the most, realizing you were real. You were everything I felt, just not someone I could keep. It wasn't lack of love, it wasn't a lie. It was finding you in my heart and not being able to have you in my life. We love at the wrong time, that's why it still hurts. Because you were real, you were love, you were something I'll never forget. But not everything you what I feel. There are still nights when I go back to you without even moving. There are still songs where the piano opens what I thought had closed. And the violin always knows how to say your name better than I do. I did see a life with you. I did let myself believe. I really thought this time would be different. And it hurts to admit that sometimes the love of your life arrives only to teach you that love is not always enough. We love at the wrong time, and I'm still paying for it. Because you were not a mistake, you were something real I just couldn't keep. And even though I let you go, you never really left me. Some loves end, but they don't leave, and that is what hurts the most. Chain on the mind or a spirit free. They paint my future gray and cold, but I turn pressure into gold. Step quick, move sharp, play my lane. Dance through storm, fire in rain. Heart full flame, no control. Storm in my chest, burning soul. Feel the vibration in my core. I don't knock, I break the door. I choose me in freedom. I choose me in life. No more hiding in the night. Strong like a mountain, deep like a sea. Only answering the spirit in me. Holy vibration, music take control. Higher vibration, healing my soul. Back tongue, sharp breath, no delay. Word strike, mind blaze, clear the way. Beat hit, heat spit, never tame. Raw flow, rapid fire, spit flame. Quick step, big threat, don't test me. High drive, live wire, energy. Rise, fierce, no fear, stand tall. Lioness roar, I claim it all. Oh, love, one soul, one destiny. Coffee's getting cold on the table for two, but the ghost in the cello's just like you. I'm reading the silence, feeling the wake in the air. You search for your shadow, but you're not really there. You're not there. My mind's a circuit, starting to fry. Every I love you was a beautiful lie. You're not there. Trying to recalibrate the beat in my chest, but the frequency's broken, failing the test. The violin cries sharp and so blue, stabbing the space that was made for you. Now I'm dancing with the pain, yeah. Trying to wash out the stains, yeah. In this broken frequency, I'm losing my mind, chasing the love I'll never find. Oh, the rhythm's just an empty sound since you left me. 6 feet underground, tick it, down. Yo, check the chemistry, dopamine hitting zero. Used to be your king, your hero, your everything though. Now I'm just a patient in the music war. Tattoo a discerning chord, feeling ignored. Every text I don't send is the battle I lose. Waking up at midnight with the breakup blues. Man on fire, but my blood runs ice cold. You paid for your freedom, I'm the one still sold. One love, that's what we used to say, but one love turned to get out the way. Processing the trauma in C minor key. Thought I'd be fine, thought I'd be free. Now I'm dancing with the pain, yeah. You ran from fire, but not from flame. Now even in the dark, you say my name. Step by step, scar by scar, you still feel me where you hide your heart. Run if you want, go if you may, but you won't get far enough to make me fade. You won't erase my name, won't erase my name. You kiss other lips, but they won't feel the same. You won't erase my flame, still burning in your veins. I was more than a moment, I was the mark that stayed. Amara, love somebody else if you want, but you won't erase my name. Quiet cuts deeper than goodbye. Your body moved on, but your soul still lies. She can have your hands, your bed, your night, but she won't touch that wound the way I do inside. Piece by piece, breath by breath, I became the one you can't forget. Change the sheets, change the face, but you can't outrun what memory makes. You won't erase my name, won't erase my name. You kiss other lips, but they won't feel the same. You won't erase my flame, still burning in your veins. I was more than a moment, I was the mark that stayed. Amara, love somebody else if you want, but you won't erase my name. Yeah. New lips, same age, same ghost in your chest, same cold side of the bed, same lost arrest. You had gold in your hands, but you had it too cheap. Now you act like you're fine, but you don't sleep deep on the name in the dark when your pride breaks down. The one that comes back when there's no one around. You can try, you can lie, you can run, you can blame, but say it with your chest, you won't erase my name. Tell the truth. Did you think I would vanish? Did you think I would die inside your damage? No, I became the ache in your silence, the heat in your arms, the crack in your calm. And when that violin cries, it sounds like the part of you that still remembers mine. You won't erase my name, won't erase my name.
Every notification drives my blood. Love or habit, I can't hide.
Every swipe reminds me that you're gone.
But your shadow keeps me holding on.
Back in your story, back in my pain. I scroll through your photos, it drives me insane. Back in your story,
Back in your story,
can't escape your face. Even though we're over, I can't leave this place. Message to the kid, haunting my phone. Words that promise forever. Yeah, I'm alone. I try to block your memory, close this song, but every like you give just proves me wrong.
I swear I'm trying, I don't wanna hurt you, but seeing you happy without me breaks me too. Maybe it's guilt, maybe love that couldn't stay. Even when I try, your stories pull me away.
Every story I see makes me doubt.
Every like you give pulls me back in now.
I try to forget, but everything reminds.
Love doesn't always leave, sometimes it binds. Back in your story,
Back in the head,
back in my pain.
I scroll through your photos,
Scroll through your photos,
drives me insane.
back in your sand.
Back in your story,
Back in your story,
can't escape your face.
can't escape your face.
Even though we're over, I can't leave
There's summer in the silence. If I got how to feel it. She walks through the house like a stranger, not the same one. They don't feel like home. Still sing but the colors play. Love left on its own. No more notes on the kitchen table. No more I miss you cold. Silence turning into tension. Echoing through the walls, through my door. We just raise our voices down here. We never made my night. But in illusion, somewhere between the words we couldn't say. The passion faded into routine. Now we're just ghosts of what we used to be. We sleep in the same bed, miles apart. Two lonely souls with a broken heart. We didn't fall out, we slowly rust. We didn't lose love, we lost us. I watch you sleeping in the middle of this home. No weight on your heart, no fear you ever known. Toys on the floor, dishes left in the sink. I'm tired, but loving you is the reason I breathe. Your tiny hands are wrapped tight around mine, like I've got the answers. Like I'll be fine, but truth is my love, I'm scared too. Just learning to be strong because of you. I stand there in silence, losing track of time, trying to freeze every second of your life. Cause today you feel right here in my arms. Tomorrow you'll be chasing your own stars. And it breaks me to know you're not mine forever. I'm just the bridge you're walking across. But as long as this life still lets me hold you, I love you so hard you'll never feel lost. Let me give you a better hope tonight, one that keeps you safe from the cold. Let me hold you a little bit longer before the world tries to take your soul. I wish I could hide you from pain, stop the clock, keep you right here with me. But I raised you to leave me one day, and that's the part that's killing me. I taught you how to live.
BLN
Now I have to learn how to
DJs,
live
DJ DenK256.
without you. One day you'll face your own kind of hurt, your own questions, your own dark words, and I can't fight those battles for you. I can only show you what's true, so I don't just kiss you and keep you close. I teach you to stand when life gets rough. It breaks me to prove you'll be okay without me, but loving you right means that has to be enough. You'll build your own home, your own story to tell. Maybe my voice won't fit you as well, and I'll just be a memory somewhere behind. But I hope my love stays in your spine. It's so hard to love you, knowing you'll leave. So sacred to raise you, then set you free. I can wipe your tears now, but not all your pain. I can carry you now, but not through the rain. And when life drops you down to your knees, when the world doesn't feel, I feel, I feel, I feel, I feel. I was the one who stayed when it hurt, the one who loved you first without limits. I was the voice you never listened, the quiet cry you always miss. I learned to bleed without making a sound, to smile while breaking down. I gave you love like it had no end. You gave me pain and called it no armor. They said he loves you, so why did it hurt like this? They said be strong, but I was dying in his kiss. Look, held your name like it's still me, and while you forgot who I am, you made me doubt my own reality, like needing love was a me. I lost myself trying to make you stop, and still you left like I was no thing. I saw the truth, but I stayed in the lie. Looked in your eyes while a part of me died. You took my heart and you twisted it slow. Now I don't even know who I am anymore. I gave you real, you gave me pretend. I gave you forever, you gave me the end. Now I'm alone with the damage you made. Still hearing your voice in the silence I hate. Why did you hold me if you didn't love me? Why did you kiss me while you were leaving? Why did you say I was your everything? If I was so weak, I see to look at me. We don't come from the same blood,
BLM
but you saw the
DJs,
worst
DJ
inside me and still
256.
came close with Lord. Some blood can look and see nothing. Some family is there but not there. And you owing me nothing, still stayed when no one cared. I pushed people away in silence. I smiled while falling apart. You heard the pain I never spoke and gathered the pieces of my heart. You didn't save me with pretty words. You told the truth, I tried to hide it. When my own blood turned cold, you were still warmed by my side. You didn't clap for my mistakes. You didn't let me live a lie. You held the mirror to my face and loved me while I cried. Not my blood, but my soul. Sometimes more family than my family. Thank God for this brother of mine who held me when I was sinking deep. We cried, we fought, we fell, we held it. Not blood by name, but this love is real. Not my blood, but my soul. You found me bleeding in the dark. When life opened scars across my chest, you carried light into my hair. When my own blood felt far away, you came closer than the pain. You saw me tired, angry, I shot mad, and never made me feel ashamed. We didn't share a crib or a home, but we shared tears, war, and faith. Some family judges when you fall. Some friends teach you how to stand again. You didn't judge my ugly days. You didn't rock, 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 you didn't rock. When the rain was falling heavy, no one came to hold my hand. I was drowning in the darkness, trying hard to understand why the world feels so empty when your heart begins to break. Why the ones who swear they love you are the first ones to walk away. I was whispering to heaven through the cracks inside my chest. Every tear that I was hiding turned to fire in my grave. Now be watching how I'm rising, like they knew me all along, but they never heard the crying inside every broken song. Oh, let them talk about me, let them say my name tonight. empty mornings when the mirror showed my scars. All the battles I was fighting felt like wars inside my heart. Oh, but the spirit kept on calling like a fire in my bones, saying, girl, you are a fighter even when you feel alone. Every shadow tried to break me, every lie tried to define, but the truth inside my spirit kept on whispering, you shine. They talk when you're rising, they silent when you fall. They love when you're struggling, but they hate when you stand tall. No bread on the table, no love in the night. Now the same people watching when you step in the light. From ashes I'm rising, from pain I was born. Now the fire in my spirit, like a thunder in the storm. I was the girl who stayed quiet, afraid to disappoint, but the woman I became doesn't live inside their point. Every scar is now a story, every wound became a song, and the silence that once broke me is the place where I belong. Oh, let them talk about me, let them say what they believe. They don't know the nights of crying, they don't know the grief I breathe. Oh, let them talk forever, let them carry all the lies, cause the
BLM DJs, DJ Den K256.